Hurricane Sandy, one of the worst natural disasters to strike the U.S. in modern-day history, made landfall south of Atlantic City, New Jersey on October 29, 2012. Given the nickname Frankenstorm due to its landfall close to the Halloween holiday, Sandy proved to be the second costliest hurricane in U.S. history. In the U.S., Sandy affected 24 states, including the entire eastern seaboard from Florida to Maine. Upon landfall, it wreaked some of its worst havoc upon New Jersey and New York. In New Jersey, 32-foot waves and rising water levels destroyed the beaches and boardwalks, toppled houses and small buildings, and left people in despair as they lost everything of value to them. In the New York area, streets, tunnels, and subway lines were flooded, and a similar path of destruction was left behind as the storm continued northwards. Damage in the state of New Jersey is estimated at approximately $30 billion, with the nation facing $71 billion in total damage to date. At the peak of the storm, 2,600,000 residents of New Jersey were without power, and 8 million lost power in other affected states. In late November, it was predicted that $25 billion in business income was lost due to the storm. One can only imagine what that number comes out to be today. But how much did you hear about the natural disaster weeks after it happened? How often do you hear it mentioned today? How often do you hear the stories of survivors and those trying to restart their businesses? Alex's Inlet Bait and Tackle, a shop located in Point Pleasant Beach off of the Manasquan Inlet, has received great local support with the reopening of their bait and tackle shop. Along with many other small, local businesses, the promises of federal support fell much shorter than promised and anticipated, and support from other states and communities that were less impacted fizzled out shortly after news coverage became much more sporadic. As students at the University of Delaware, what can we do to help these small businesses get back on their feet? How can we bring attention back to Alex's Bait and Tackle shop and similar small businesses in the Point Pleasant Beach area? How do we let others know that assistance is still needed in many areas and that the strong-willed residents of the community are ready to open their businesses back up again? As Sandy hit the U.S., 10 Sandy-related photos were uploaded to Instagram every second. Additionally, 20 million Sandy-related tweets were sent out between October 27th and November 1st. Social media can prove to be a very effective tool to make sure that Point Pleasant Beach and other areas are no longer forgotten weeks and months after a disaster strikes. For relief now and for other disasters in the future, we need to ensure that we can use readily available tools such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to make sure that those that are affected are not forgotten and give them a much stronger online presence. The wreckage that is left behind does not go away in a day. So whether it's online tweetathons, online donation banks, or similar vices, we aim to do our best to make a difference.